bearings. So stay tuned. Okay, guys. Eat your song, bro. Good. Yeah, do every side one at a time. Take your time. 2008 Pontiac vibes. Guys, Yo. Yo. Which one now? I'm not sure already we want to never. But you chuck not get so much of different color. Do all. But you get, remember you get a piece of flare in the back there too, probably the color look in the back of the chunk. The back of the thing there, probably piece of flare there too. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Okay guys, so without interrupt again, this is 2000. It's a 2009 Pontiac Vibe. We just did a reassembly, but it's the same thing as a 2000 Corolla 9, 2009, 10, 11. Same procedure, Pontiac vibes. Um, um, Toyota Corolla and Matrix. So if you're doing a wheel bearings, the ABS light came on, and we're gonna do this while we spin the wheel, while we check the sensor and see if the sensor is moving. So we did that already, so that's why we're changing the bearings, because the bearings was bad. The bearings have a bad sensor inside. So the bearings have a bad sensor inside, and that's what we're gonna be replacing the bearings. So as you can see guys, we damaged the place was rotten, and this place is expensive. So I'm not gonna put this back on to cause a lot of noise, so I'm gonna put it on without. But if you could always find one put back, is always good, because this is already toast up guys. It's gonna cause a lot of problem touching the rotor and noise along the way. How are you doing? Big up you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and consider subscribing. Tomato. You get that run them up, guys. Yeah, guys, you gotta make sure to tighten. I'm on the live. I'm on live. YouTube. Oh, guys, we gotta be putting on back all the stuff. So the sensor is plugged in from the back. Make sure you plug the sensor properly. The sensor goes underneath. Okay. Sensor back in. I'm gonna tighten these some more. And that's it. That's how you change the rear wheel bearings. And we're gonna check when scan tool. Put the car ignition on. Put it in. Go on data. Look for the 4-speed sensors, and look for the rear right. And then you spin the wheel, and the number's supposed to be moving up while you move forward. And when you're slowing down, the number's supposed to come down. Any sensor that's reading 0 while you're still moving, is the sensor is not good, or something wrong with the bearings, or some wiring problem. Something is wrong. So guys, these quarters always not, when something not working right, guys, and this speed sensors, if the bearings are bad or something, the code will always come back right away. But once the computer read that everything is functioning the right way, it start reading again, the check engine light for the ABS light will come off automatically. So if you want to guarantee know that if your car is fixed, by the time you put the car in here and you start driving, the light will come off, or when you finish the job, the light will not be on. So if you understand that, so sensors supposed to be reading 0 at standstill, moving along in motion, supposed to be, number supposed to be increasing from 0, 1, 2, 3, go right up. And the number supposed to be in even form, because if you see one number jumping from left and right, it's probably something wrong with the bearings, or the tone ring on the axle that read for the sensor. So the sensor is picking it up, and when if one of the tone rings are missing, it will pick up and it will drop the reading. It won't be consistent. So if you understand that, that's what. That's what. Okay. So we're gonna put back the rotor now. Put back everything together. We have a rotor. Our bearings is in. Very small rotor. Rotor's on. Then we have a brake caliper here. This way you put in the brakes. These brakes see better days, but they're good brakes. So we gotta put back all these shim. Tighten them up a little bit. This part is rusted bad. That's what happens when you're driving in a lot of water and stuff like that. So you want to get them on. You want to put this one is supposed to be in the back with the tab. Put the tab in the back, just like so. And these brakes are almost finished. Probably with W40 in the seam. And press them down. And then you spin it to the left. So that is what we get when we finish. And we spray a little bit W40 between the groove here. Not on the pad, just on the groove. Just like so. So you rest this on as a whole assembly. Just like so. Squeeze them in. And take our bolts. That's one. So it stays right on. Second one for the bottom. Okay. Now we're gonna tighten up the the um, the caliper now. We almost finished. So we're gonna tighten the caliper and then we're gonna just the caliper bolts in the back. We tighten those. Just two. And guys, as we don't have a backing plate, so we're gonna work with what we have for right now. So we're gonna tighten these backing plates. Okay, so the brakes are on now, and we're gonna take the pads, not pads, our caliper. This is the bracket, this is the caliper. We're gonna put on the caliper right now. Then put back in our two bolts. This is good. And yeah, and that's gonna be the end of this job, guys. So then we tighten back our number 14. And guys, this make everything so easy because everything's in number 14. And 14 the backing plate, 14 the bearing. So you don't have to change a lot too. Thank you for the design. Toyota or Pontiac, whoever who make the design first. So you have to use number 14 all the way. So it's a good vibes from the Pontiac vibes. So we're just tighten the last bolt, and that's gonna conclude the video, guys. So if you're new to the channel, guys, please consider subscribing. Check out some of the rest videos and go from there. So now I'm going to show you bearings is in. We gotta pump the brakes to make sure the caliper seated in nicely. And yeah, I could actually show you when that's the bearings, the sense is working now, because I could just put it in data and then spin the wheel and make sure the sensor is spinning. So I'm gonna do that right now. Let me put back on my sensor connection. We're gonna turn on the ignition. Now we're gonna start the car. So look what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna put it and make sure the right rear wheel is reading now, because we're gonna spin it manually with the ignition on or engine on. It doesn't matter which put on once ignition is on. So we're gonna confirm that our wheel speed sensor is reading, and if everything's reading properly, by the time we go for a drive, that light will come off automatically. So I will show you that light, and if the light is on still. So we go here. Run diagnostic. We go history. 2009 Pontiac. Confirm diagnostic. So the control unit, because you want to get just the ABS sensor module or whatever. So you have pressure electronic brake module. That's what they call it, live data. So as you can see here, guys, left rear, right rear. So when we spin this sensor, this is supposed to be reading, coming up right here. So we're gonna spin it right now. Okay, you see, guys, right rear. I'm gonna spin the sensor now. You see? See the numbers moving? So that confirm our theory, that confirm our fix, that the sensor is reading. We're supposed to go and take a test drive to make sure that light turn off by itself, or we're gonna have to clear the code. But I think the light gonna be cleared by itself. So guys, I'm gonna go put back on the wheel and we're gonna go test drive and check out for ourselves. But first, let me see if the light is on the dash right now. Okay guys, and all the lights are still on. So this is the perfect time for you to see when you get your ABS issue right. The light will clear for itself when you go for a drive, because all the sensor will be reading at the same time, and then the computer will see that there is no problem, transmission will run properly, and then the light will come off. Some vehicle you might have to clear, but let's put the wheel. Alright guys, we're giving you this live. Yeah, we're gonna go for a test drive. Yeah. Let's see. How about that? I done it live. Eh? I done live. Oh, alright. So the wheel on now, we're gonna go test drive, and all the lights should turn off at the same time. My man is on the red truck. A small fridge, do fridge, yeah. Alright guys, we're gonna talk the wheel. And then we got a 90-foot pump. That's it. Now, we're gonna test drive. Make sure all the lights come on. Oh no, we can't test drive because this thing is on the internet. Okay, so let me show you the light. So that's all the light here on, and that's the alright guys, when you have this car, pump the brakes, all the traction light on and your brake light right here, that's supposed to go off if everything fixed properly. So you have the speed sensor, left front, right rear, left rear. So you have these four, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're supposed to spin in the same speed, and then if everything works properly, the light's supposed to come off. The ABS light, and the brake light. So let me go forward a little bit. See, every seat they read the same. Rule number 1. So let me go back. 1, you see. But guys, I'll catch you on the next one, guys, because I have to go test drive and I won't get any data service. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.